Hello everyone, welcome to a Splinterlands day and a Splinterlands stream. Welcome back, Aroni. Good to see you. Now, over the last couple of days, I have forgotten to open up my Guild Brawl Gladiator packs. So, I've only got the one, but I figure this will be a good way to reward myself before I jump in and run away over to try and get into Diamond League. Not that these cards will help me do that, but I'd rather do this on stream than not. It's also a nice, slow way to begin. That's pretty normal, exactly what you'd expect. You've got a couple of commons. I almost thought this was a rare because of the purple. And another rare that I already have as well. Yeah, they all look to be somewhat the same, those Gladiator packs. Same thing with Chaos Legion packs and rewards and all that sort of thing. Speaking of rewards, today I've got to get through a life quest to obtain my rewards. And the first battle of the day is going to be Lost Magic with Aim True, which may be a slight struggle for Life Splinter. But this means I can use Shield Bearer. However, in Gold League, Shield Bearer lacks the most important thing in the world, Return Fire. But he has a shield, so he'll take half damage. So that's something that I'm willing to risk. And since everything's going to hit, perhaps I should put some Blast in, taking advantage of the fact that there is going to be no expected return fire unless the opponent plays Blue Splinter with a Kraken and uses Deep Swimmer. But that's probably getting a little bit complex for Gold League, but it's probably what is going to happen. So I'm already mentally prepared for the loss here. But we'll see whether or not I actually do get the loss. Or don't get the loss. Blue Splinter is also going to have far superior healing here as well. And why don't I just play Blue Splinter? Because I've got a life quest. And I must do the life quest. I'm a simple man. A very, very, very simple man. I might go with Cornelius for the realign. Let's see if we do a Kraken. There's no Kraken, but there's a Blast. I'm very sad about that lack of return fire. They've got return fire in the second spot, which is going to be very annoying. At the very least, they've got to get through Shield Bearer first. I could have brought some healing along. Actually, no, I couldn't have, because True Speaker doesn't have healing at this level, and I guess I could have used Angel of Light. In any case, it looks like I'll be losing this match, and losing it quite considerably, to the tune of 36 rating points. So I'll try again. And I'll keep trying until I succeed for the next 2 hours. That's how long you have me there. Yeah, that's another good point. Why didn't I bring Jansius? Particularly when I was talking about, Deep Swimmer would be amazing and awesome. Ironically, if I'd played Kraken and Deep Swimmer, I probably would have won that game. But I was too foolish not to. I'm not thinking straight. It's not something that I am doing very well this season. Okay, we've got another battle out here in the wild now. We've got Up Close and Personal. We've got Life, Death, and Dragon available. Dragon, no. Life, yes, I know what I want to do. Giant Killer's not welcome here, but Stitch Leech, Celestial Harpy, Armor Smith. Now I just need something that actually brings Protect along. I'm thinking... There's nothing. Oh, I was going to use Tower Griffin, but it's all Malay monsters. So I've got 5 mana left to build out the rest of my team. I think maybe Silver Shield Paladin may work well. Throw Stitch Leech in the middle, and then we'll go 0 and 0. See how this may work. I think I should be okay here. Might be problematic for Cursed Windiku, but with Armorsmith here, I should be able to live infinitely. That poison was pretty unfortunate. The life leech is also really unfortunate. The downside is my opponent is also probably going to be able to live infinitely, and they are far more likely to win the exhaustion, which they will, because I am taking more damage than I am healing with my Stitch Leech thanks to Thorns. And unfortunately there's no armor to be given. Yeah, it is going to certainly be GG. Not in my favor. Cursed Windiku is one of those cards where you don't think much of it until you actually have to face it. And then it rips you to shreds, quite literally. So that is not a great start for me. But I will go again. I will persevere. I will get this done. Thought I was going to lock that one away. I was very, very incredibly wrong. But that's all part of the fun and games. Alright, that's taking a while to initiate a battle there, isn't it? You hit refresh on the page. Yep, there it was. It was found. It just hadn't told me that it was found. Earthquake, lost legendaries. This one makes it tough for Life Splinter. I might deviate. Go with a flying team, maybe a death team. Let's go with Mimosa. Let's try the good old Deceiver. Go with a Grenadier and Soulstorm. Maybe a Riftwing to collect some of that delicious scavenge. Let's see what we get. We've got a Jotun. Now, this is bad news for my Grenadier, because all that splash damage and that's really bad news, because all that snare I am not winning this game. What have I done? How did I get here? Why am I here? And now we are enwebbed. So it means I'll take damage every turn and lose. Enwebbed, ensnared, same thing. I'll make up words. I'll be chanting in tongues by the time today's stream is over. Possibly sitting in the corner of the room rocking backwards and forwards. Reverse speed and explosive weaponry. This one actually works quite well for Life Splinter. The difficulty is in selecting the right creatures for it. Of course, Blast. Now, ascending speed. I feel as though I can't go wrong with an Angry Golem. just on account of the fact that heavy magic could be present in any of these battles. Truth Speaker does not have their heal, so I may have to use, that's the wrong amount of mana, that's why I couldn't find my Divine Healer. Divine Healer. Now, what else has slow speed? That would be very interesting here. Let's go with Cave Slug. Anything that disperses damage is sort of what I'm looking for here. And now let's just look at raw mana cost. High Priest Darius. Yeah, maybe Silver Shield Sheriff or Cornelius. Let's go Cornelius. And we'll put Cornelius in front there. I really hope I don't get sneaked on. Okay, they seem to be ignoring the rule set of look at us go fast. They have lots of speed. The rule set is reverse speed, so hopefully they'll be missing everything. But I don't think it's going to matter all that much given the creatures they have on their team. How did a 3 miss a 5? It's outrageous. Oh, Cave Slug is back. And now Cave Slug is dead. Yep. Even with the Void, there is no mercy at all here. It's a shame we don't have Magic Reflect at this level. It makes it extraordinarily difficult to win against Blue Splinter. But if I can keep stunning, at least that gives me the slightest amount of hope that Dr. Blight might be able to pull off some elaborate voodoo curse. But the Magic Reflect is going to get me back pretty dang hard here, so that's also a GG, most likely. Because I don't believe Dr. Blight can poison the entire enemy team from that position. But it would have been nice if he could. So I'm on the road to 4 deaths in a row. And welcome to my stream. How I've missed this. Fog of War, Broken Arrows. So everything will be attacked in sequence. I feel like I have to go with something that's going to have Noxious Magic Reflect. And Green Splinter is probably the way to go here. But I'm not doing that. I'm going to go with Life Splinter again, forcing myself down the path of absolute pain and misery. Lord Arianthus. Then we will bring out a Dax Paragon. I'm going to try and go for the passive damage dealing here. 3 mana healer, Divine Healer, come along. So we're amplifying Arianthus. There's no snipe, but there's every chance that there's going to be blast. So I want to put something else with Magic Reflect in second position. Something useful, preferably. Perhaps Pellicor Conjurer can be nice for that purpose. Now I need something between Conjurer. Let's go Renova. And I think I'm going to go with Billa in the back line so she can slowly build up. Right, what have we got? We've got Grund and Phineas. Don't think I'm going to have enough healing on Arianthus here. And I did not bring a cleanse either, which is really quite unfortunate. But this amplified magic reflect is being quite effective. And now I am resurrected to two thorns again. This time it's only a single thorns, but meanwhile, Grund still has ridiculous amounts of health up in the front line. And so does their rear line. So it doesn't look like I'll be very effective from here on in. Unless I can keep that Grund absolutely stun-locked. But the chances of victory here are getting slimmer and slimmer with every turn. Particularly with that blast. I just find it hilarious that Jotun can be Jotun even with broken arrows and still still win very conclusively. Alright, even Stevens. I think I need to take a break from Life Splinter here. I'm not going to re-roll the quest because that would be absurd. Let's go Kraken, because Kraken is Kraken. Ruler of the Seas, Electric Eels. Unfortunately, that leaves a gap in second position that's vulnerable, i.e. the Electric Eels are vulnerable. But who cares? I want to focus this blast as powerfully as possible. Dr. Blight needs to come along with an affliction. Do we have any cleanse we can use? Yes, we do. It's not the best cleanse in the world, but it will do. And we can't play a 1 mana creature, so we'll play a 0 mana creature. Riven Imps Amplify should help with all the return fire. However, there is no there is no range damage on the opposing team. On the bright side, Grund is not equipped with any retaliation here. On the dark side, there is amplified magic reflect applying to the prismatic energy via Queen Mycelia, which means goodbye, sweet Lord of the Seas. Ruler of the Seas, sorry. Can't believe I forgot his name. He shows up in almost every battle. He should be quite memorable. Okay, he is now gone. Can my crackpot team of haphazardly selected monsters finish the job? It's all up to the chicken and Dr. Blight. And now it's just Mr. Blight, who will no way survive that. And that's another defeat. Looks like I'm going on a journey to Gold 1. Or Gold 2, potentially, at this rate. This is not enjoyable at all. Reverse speed. 20 mana. What will I do in the reverse speed rule set? I think I need to go back to some other Splinter. I'm thinking I try to force Grund and Tarsa upon my foes. Perhaps with a cleanse. Let's see if this will work. I am rapidly running out of ideas on what to do and how to do it. This is not going to go well either. Life is great. There's an affliction. Doesn't matter because there's no healing. But my back line is getting minced to shreds. My front line will shortly be minced to shreds because I am not going to have enough damage to kill anything here. It's just going to get healed, and that's a loss again. I'm not trying to be this bad at the game today. I just am. This is a complete swing away from last week's stream on the channel, where I went on a 11-game winning streak, and today it's not that. It is not that at all. It is the complete opposite of it all. So I will continue going forwards. Continue to look at weak magic and taking sides without return fire. I just want my Diamond League Shield Bearer back. I might actually re-roll this quest just for a change. Then I'll probably get a snipe quest, which will be even worse. Particularly that it's Gold League. What am I gonna do? If it's weak magic, let's do something different. Let's go with the Chaos Knight. Now they don't have Inspire, but I'm gonna see if I can't stack my team with inspirational growth. There's not much inspirational growth in this league, unfortunately. What else can I do? Yeah, I'm figuring I give it one last go using whatever gold cards I have available. Let's bring a heal and a repair. And for 2 mana, I think there's nothing really better than Celestial Harpy for 2 mana. Got Divine Shield, so I'll put her at the very back. I think we'll probably see a Kraken. No, not a Kraken. Surprise, surprise. Well, I've got plenty of magic here. They've got ridiculous amounts of armor. And I thought for a moment, hey, Shadow didn't work. Then realized, oh look, Lone Boatman doesn't get Shadow at this league level. Isn't that lovely? Okay, we've got 1 kill. They've got 1 kill. They're about to get another kill. They've got 2 kills. I've got 1 kill. And they're about to get yet another 2 kills in 1 hit. Wonderful. Alright, let's re-roll this quest. It feels such a shame to re-roll a Life Splinter quest, but it's done. What am I going to get? I tried at that for 23 minutes. I got Sneak. At least that gives me a little bit more versatility in what it is that I can throw out onto the battlefield. We'll see whether or not that actually helps me or hinders me. Here we've got Little League and Equalizer. So I guess I could go with Daria. And because it's Equalizer, I'm going to go with Earth Splinter in the hopes that, yes, there's a stun. Beautiful. And then I'm going to try and be Milo Crowling without being Milo Crowling. Queen Mycelia will help in that. And then we need something for our rear line that will be useful. What's going to be useful? Probably torn between Screeching Vulture and Venari Scout. I think I'm going to go with Venari Scout. So my fire should be pretty well focused here. They've got the extra armor. They brought along Sneak, and Venari Scout did a good job of dodging immediately. Wow, Briceratops is doing quite well in that front position. I think I just found a new meta, Briceratops plus Queen Mycelia. Seems to work well. Imagine if he had a heal. Well, there's my first win. Done in a very creative way. I think that's the first game I've ever seen where Biceratops was involved in a winning team composition. Challenge accepted. It's not a terrible card. It's just there are better choices. And that's really all there is to something like Biceratops. Okay, what have we got now? Earthquake and keep your distance. My opponent has played nothing but death. I can do a sneaky here. It's going to be a very unconventional sneaky with Coral Wraith, who will probably die immediately. But in terms of flying, that leaves me with 7 mana. Now, do I go with the light version of flying and try to knock them out of the sky? Or do I just go with the extreme survival version of flying? Like, extreme survival is not going to happen in either of these splinters, I don't think. What are the options? Nothing really, so I guess I go for whatever has the most health at 3 mana. Might do something very unconventional here. This is the very definition of forcing the quest. Well, that's going to be very painful. Yeah, I could have gone with cube. But I feel like this is more interesting. This is more challenging. And this is more successful for some reason. These clutching at straws for the sneak quest seem to be working. Don't know why. Don't know how. Not going to complain about that fact though. Yeah, I considered maybe like a dragon with last stand, but I think the rule set there was 4 mana or less. In any case, good or little win. Okay, what have we got now? We've got Lost Legendaries, 14 mana. Well, makes me want to go... Makes me want to go with Sungazer to try and shut down the Water Sneak. That we'll probably see. Coral Wraith. What can I put in my back line that would be reasonably good? Lobstradamus, hey? This is very risky. This is super duper risky. But we'll see. Chicken, Chaos Agent, Coral Wraith, Lobstradamus up against Fire Dragon, Water. What's the bet? It's a 2 mana summoner and a Kraken. That would be hilarious. Just a Kraken. Alternatively, the other good option here would be Fire Splinter with Ifrit Elder. Little mini Cron last stand. Yeah, I would be very afraid of that. Because guess what? Chaos Agent doesn't have phase, I think, or do they just not have backfire until max level? I played them thinking they've got backfire. Hey, Butops, welcome. Good to have you with us. Well, they've got a little bit of extra speed on me. I got a little bit of thorns on me. Now the problem is how to kill Healer Man Extraordinaire is impossible with Void. Ouch. Thorns would do it, but my Thorns isn't going to be able to do it because of the poison cutting me off before I get there. Yeah, I should have not, absolutely not forced the sneak encounter there. That was a very ambitious... I'll delete the word foolish from my vocabulary for the time being, but ambition and foolishness tend to go hand in hand, and that is how I tend to play Splinterlands. So, what have we got now? We've got Healed Out and Holy Protection. My opponent's got a Selenia. I just think I could go for a little break from conventionality, because, you know, I've been playing such conventional teams so far here. Because there's no protection, I'm going Jotun. Just for the splash damage. So I'm gonna roll with... Should I go Lava Spider? Yes. Cheaper snipe. In terms of thorns, I was thinking along the lines of Living Lava, but guess what? They don't have thorns in Gold. I'm so used to playing in Diamond. Perhaps Arianthus will be good to stand up against enemies here. And we can probably throw out... Actually, I'm going to dump Arianthus. And I'm going to go with Almo. Oh, he doesn't have Magic Reflect at this league, whereas Arianthus does. And the Thorns, so never mind. Where is Amplify? We don't have Amplify. Oh, yes we do. It's just on a rather useless Venari Spellsmith. There's an opportunity. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I've done with my team here. It is a poor example. That is an interesting all-neutral team from my opponent. Yeah, I was looking for Spellsmith. I always thought it was 4 mana, and I couldn't find it when I was filtering by 4 mana. So I must have been blind. But I think my plan of spreading out damage with the snipe and opportunity appears to be working here. However, I'm yet to actually hit their Arianthus. When I do start hitting their Arianthus is when I think it'll start getting a little bit more brutal. But at least I've got a ranged attack in there, so I didn't deserve to win that with the team that I submitted. But I did win that with the team that I submitted, which seems to be the trend in my games today. So this one here, we've got target practice and taking sides. So everything's got snipe. I'm going with Byzantine Kitty, and I am refusing to bring anything snipe related to the party. So I'm going to go Grund, Carnage Titan, and then everything else is going to be things that leap forward in the night to do massive attacks and so on. Where is... It's not there, because no neutrals. Okay, never mind that. I wanted to play using Sandworm. There will be no Sandworm today. We'll go with Sneak. And again, I'm concentrating on things that will force all the attacks into the front line. Everything will be attacked in sequential order, unless of course they bring Sneak as well. And that's why I'm looking for anything with opportunity or sneak or reach. I think Chwala at the back. So they've gone with my law, so my plan will completely fail. The only thing I got going for me here is the fact that they did not bring Amplify, which means I will live for ever so slightly longer. But now I'm up against a complete roadblock. Rip. And then there's the Kron last stand waiting for me at the end of the line. So I do not physically have enough health to even defeat the opponent here, let alone withstand their attacks. So that's another rip for me. I was a little bit belligerent on that one in terms of my team selection. It's like my middle name at this point is belligerence when it comes to Splinterlands. No, this is the team I'm playing, and I will watch it work or I will watch it lose. But that's part of the fun as far as I'm concerned. Okay, what have we got here? Armored up, reverse speed. Not ideal for Sneak. Not ideal for Sneak at all. What am I gonna do? Actually, I think I might go with Death. It's low enough mana. Thaddeus is not the answer though. Oh, the armored up Ruin Sneak. Blue Splinter. Let's go Blue Splinter. Let's not care and go with Coral Wraith. The laughter is laughter of nervousness at this point, not of maniacal incoming victory. In fact, this is how I'm going to be belligerent. Why did I go Kelia? It's +1 speed. No, it was bad. Bad thoughts. Coral Wraith. Anyone with reflections? No, go away, River Nymph. Running it super risky here. Let's see. It's all about Coral Wraith and Arianthus. Well, they too brought a Coral Wraith. Whose will live for longer? Probably not mine. They've got a lot of pressure on my back line, particularly via that shark. And that ends it all for me. Unless Arianthus can outlive everyone here, which he's unlikely to do on account of Myrtle Guardian being a thing. if he can keep dodging Saber Shark until exhaustion comes in, it's not going to happen. No. Very wishful thinking. Okay. Throw myself back into the wall once more here. 25.98 rating. I've lost so much rating today. Oh, it's terrible. Equal opportunity, heavy hitters. Stuns. Simple. Who has the most stuns? Is it Death Splinter? I kind of already know the answer to this. Is it Death Splinter with 4? Is it Blue Splinter with 6? But they're not very useful because it's a snipe stun. Is it Yoden? I think it's Yoden. Combined with opportunity, I think the speed is going to be of incredible importance. So let's see who is our fastest guy. I also need to direct the opportunity into something that's going to be able to withstand a little bit. Fuss and miners and hope they don't bring magic. This will be fun. Otherwise my entire plan is going to fall apart. Right. Sneak is going to be a sandworm. Because why the hell not? Where is Sandworm? There is Sandworm. We have plenty of mana on the table. It's Yoden v Yoden. What did I say about I hope it's not magic? Look what it is. It's all magic. And damn, that wasn't a stun. I needed that to be a stun to stop Magnor from doing exactly what he just did. Man, did I get destroyed here. Absolutely freaking wrecked. There's one guy left standing. And that is all, folks. Yikes. I'm having a horrible day at the Splinterlands office. Absolutely horrible day. Alright, let's see what this next one is. We've got Rise of the Commons, Aim True. I think it's going to need to be... Ooh, that could be fun. Let's do this. Hey, Miss Chang, welcome. Welcome to my long lost streak battle sequence filled with long boring walks along the beach of loss. Oh, how am I going to fit Snake into this team? I need to drop something to fit Snake into this team. Oh, how I wish to bring Sandworm. I actually think Life Splint is going to be more useful here. They have better, much better sneak creatures, one of which I'm looking at right now. And these two guys. That can be my sneak. Let's throw a tiny little triage in. Oh, Celestial Harpy so we can hit. 4 mana there. 2 mana there. Let's see if we can't do a reverse healing. This is not going to go well. But I've got the right idea. The reverse healing. Just, is it going to be enough? Good poison. Celestial Harpy's a bit distracted by their front line. Sneak game is over now, though. Well, as far as my opponent is concerned. Unfortunate that I couldn't poison there. Oh dear, the trample. But I think I'm good now. MVP, Silver Shield Assassin. But only just. Only just. Alright. Oh, let's go along to the next battle, and oh god, I've got a very long road back to Diamond 3. Luckily, I've got another hour and a little bit to do so. Drawing at the near halfway mark of what I need to get out of my system today. Another hour and 15 minutes of me struggling with loss and turmoil. Alright, target practice and spreading fury. All monsters have enrage. Well, if everyone has enrage, and they're all going to have snipe, do I want to make sure that my enrage stuff always hits? The answer is yes. Particularly when I can use a Kraken. You know what? Captain's Ghost. There's my sneak. Ooh, Carnage Titan. See you later, Captain's Ghost. Thorns is going to be a massive liability if I end up bringing it. 6 mana left. What costs 3 that I can have 2 of? I think Blast is going to be useful here. And for a backline, let's throw in some poison. Well, thank goodness it's not Mylar. But oh dear god, is that going to be a lot of magic damage? Too much magic damage for a poor little Kraken. At least I'm not going to miss any attacks here. Well, that snipe actually saved me, probably. Ooh, good poison. This actually might end up being pretty close. Don't poison Dr. Blight. Very good. I'm so lucky I didn't get poisoned there, otherwise that would have been all over. It would have been complete and utter destruction for me. Alright, next one is Little League and Reverse Feed. Now what have they got in Blue Splinter? Okay. I think I can probably Maybe give Obsidian a run here. Because speed isn't going to matter at all. Hoping they don't bring my lord to the field. If they do, I'll be in a bit of trouble. Particularly if they too bring a failed summoner. My plan here is to go and use as much magic as possible. And I'm going to throw in that tokenistic sneak. I'm not confident one bit that this team will be successful. Yeah, I know. That was my fear as well. Failed summoner +1 magic. I'd like to say that's why I put the Goblin Thief in the team, but Goblin Thief is a poor choice every time, always. But it felt like the best of poor options to push the sneak quest. Probably could have gone with a Coral Wraith. But then Blue Splinter doesn't have a whole bunch of good slow monsters. Okay, well they've got Void. It's not going to be super duper problematic, but they've gone and sort of gimped themselves with extra speed given the summoner choice. Now, is that going to be of any consequence? Is the extra armor going to make up for that? I don't think so. Because now it looks like they're going to fall down like a pack of cards. And I did bring Sneak along, so I guess they weren't paying attention to the rule set, which is my advantage, my win. And, well, that's the quest, but I'm not claiming that reward. I've got so much ground to make up. Try and get into Diamond before I do that. But now I'm no longer forced to play sneak creatures every battle, so I can do things like this and see what we're going to play. We're going to play Death Splinter, apparently, in a Stampede and Lost Magic rule set. Don't know if that's the best idea in the world, but do we even have Stampede on Undead Rex? We do. What about Rusts? Because Rusts are going to be pretty important. Look at that. No Rust. Actually, what may work better than the wheels randomization? Ah, Hydra doesn't have trample at this level. Okay, well, Dragon Splinter is around as well. Our trample options are Warchang, Grund, Disintegrator. If I wander on over to Wanted Dragon Splinter, where's Daria? I wander over to Dragon Splinter. I feel as though Desert Dragon is always a fantastic choice. And that's on account of piercing here. We want to bring some armor in. It's lost magic, so we can't have nice things like healing. Which means that I may be able to have nice things like Blast. Let's throw Halfling Alchemist in. And these two as a joke wall. If I get a good retaliate on here, I think I'll be able to tear through their team in one hit. The key is actually having that retaliate occur. And now is where... oh god. They'll get double scavenge out of that, so there's the retaliate. Beautiful. It's going to stop at Screeching Vulture, though. Because there's not enough damage, let alone the speed, is not going to be enough. Oh no. Oh, how unfortunate. It almost worked. Screeching Vulture was the largest, bravest, and most successful MVP in town there. Okay. Fog of War, Lost Legendaries. Green Splinter? Green Splinter... Jotun. All hail Jotun. I can't even do my quest. Forgotten One. Phineas. I get the feeling I want someone with knockout here because it's high mana. So it's likely to be high health monsters. Luckily, Firebolt has knockout. Roll with the stun. That leaves 20 mana. Tempting for a Naga Fire Wizard. And who else is going to come along? Let's bring... I've got no fear of Sneak, so let's go with Ifrit Elder. Let them do a Minicron Last Stand in the back line. It's an interesting composition for my opponent. The Void and the Silence is very annoying. Silence is gone now. And, well, that was easy. If I swear, if I clicked skip there and it came up as a loss, I would have been exceedingly frustrated. What have we got now? Earthquake and Equalizer. I guess that's Dragon. And make the best out of it. I'm going to go with Life on account of available Triage. Now this is going to appear to be absurd with that much Triage. But my hope is that I will be unkillable. It's a big hope, right? And I need Dragon Jumper. Kralis is going in the front line. Don't care. Oh god, what am I doing? What have I done with my life? How did I get to this scenario? What have we got? At least I've got a snare. They've got a backfire, which is dangerous, but I'll never miss. And I cannot be impacted by snare on Kralis. The spamming of Triage, given the Equalizer rule set, is just there as sort of a insurance policy to make sure that all my creatures stay as healthy as possible. I really hope you're talking about Pelacor Deceiver as being a monster that does nothing. Because I love it when Pelacor Deceiver does nothing. It's the greatest. just going to be a long battle to get through everything here. But we're nearly through everything, so that is a positive sign. That is a firm and consistent W. Absolutely disgusting use of triage. I'm not even afraid of, look at me, I'm gonna hit you and be the last guy living and do double damage, apparently. So, yeah, that went well. I'm still miles away from Diamond League with a horrific record this particular season. But that is what it is. We'll see how far I can take it. Okay, we have Spreading Fury and Keep Your Distance. I was thinking for a moment, I can't do the sneak quest with this, and that would be correct. But I'm going to... No, I'm too traumatized by life, Splinter. No. Let's try again. Earth? I suppose Earth could work. Actually, I think I know how it can work. I'm going to go for extra health. I'm going to throw a return fire there. My goal is going to be, if I get hit, I want to be throwing damage right back at the opponent. Which would make Arianthus make a lot more sense. There's some extra health for him. Dr. Blight makes sense. And fortunately, it's too pricey for Mitica. I think I might roll with Spirit of the Forest. Well, ouch. My return fire is going to do nothing until very late game. I'm lucky they didn't bring a Dr. Blight. I think I should be able to keep my Arianthus really nice and healthy. Yeah, I know. What happened to Almo? He doesn't have Magic Reflect in Gold League. He's only got Return Fire, if I recall correctly. I don't think it's going to matter. But the Magic Reflect helped me out a bit here. It's probably why I put Centauri Mage in second position. I feel like Centauri Mage is one of those really underappreciated cards. Particularly given modern format. The question is, who gives armor to the tank? And I think the answer is Queen Mycelia, which makes her even more stronger. Scale Dr. Moore. Well, this is going to be an interesting rule set. Reverse speed and lost magic. Feels like Deep Swimmer gets to have a go. Who has shield? That's the wrong filter. Now I've got two choices here. I think it's going to be Onyx Sentinel. They've got shield. They don't have the return fire, but Deep Swimmer will give it to them. Okay, amplify. Where am I going to get my amplify from? I don't even know if I can get my amplify. I can't get an amplify. But I want that return fire. I really want that return fire. That's okay. That's okay. It's lost magic, unfortunately. So, looking for amplify 404. Amplify not found. Deep Lurker. I've got to watch out for Kraken here as well. Kraken would be a force to be reckoned with here. So let's roll with Halfling Alchemist, and wow, have I not used my mana cap. I'm going to throw Torhalo in at the back, because last stand, why not? YOLO. Last second decisions for the win, maybe? Oh, reverse speed was very good to me there. It was super good to me. Look at Torhalo with his 10 armor and 10 health, waiting in the back line where he'll be completely useless. We'll get to focus fire shortly. Yes, we will. I could have literally put anything else there and it would have been more useful. Hopefully we can hit and get some poison in here. Alright. Question is, will Torhalo survive to the end to get a last stand to just go smash? I think he will. Me not paying attention to reverse speed all that closely when choosing Mr. Poison Dude. It's probably bad juju for me here. We seem to be getting closer. We just can't string those hits together. Fatigue will take care of it. But the fun part about this fatigue is I'm going to have Redemption come along here as well. It's going to get cancelled out by the Scavenge, but then in conjunction with the poison, boom. That worked out well. It depends if you want to. I guess the outcome of that is that you end up pushing higher with higher level cards and you end up getting more DEC as a result of getting higher level cards into your combat. It also depends on if you want to compete at the higher level to get rid of those gold cards. Alternatively, you can probably rent out those gold cards and then buy regular foil with the proceeds and then get the best of both worlds. But it's all up to how you want to play for it there, Mistfang. Alright, we've got Rise of the Commons. I don't really want to decide what I want to play. It feels like there's too much choice. I'm feeling like Chancius because I can roll Silver Shield Assassin. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and protect Silver Shield Assassin at all costs. And no to Cave Slug. Don't know what I'm thinking exactly here with my team comp. No worries, Bakoni. I should still be on. We'll double up on the sneak, perhaps. Throw in some extra speed. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully this works out well. First glance, I think I might be perhaps okay. They're missing blind and they've got a fairly weak backline. The only unfortunate thing about their backline is it's filled with armor. I luckily brought a cleanse along. So that should give my Silver Shield Knight some survivability. The question is going to be, can he hold off all of them while Stitch Leech and Assassin do the real damage? I think it might. It's going to be slow, but we'll get there. There it is. No, it was a miss. All right. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, let's move on. So close to getting back into Diamond. What's this? It's some sort of win streak. I'm going to try and defend that win streak. Okay, equal opportunity and Little League. I didn't see this battle pop up immediately. How am I going to continue my win streak here? I'd say Jotun, but Jotun's out. If it's 4 mana or less, but also opportunity, I want to try and direct the attacks. So my goal here is who can have the most protect? There's 2 protects. Now this is what I want to see. It's going to be triple protect. This is all going to be about survivability. Then I want something with as little health as possible. Other way around. To be leading the charge. That way they'll attract all the attacks. I think that's going to have to be Gargoyle Scrapper, maybe? Armorsmith. Armorsmith can lead the charge, but now I need Blast, which I don't have. I feel like Death Splinter may work better here, because then we can throw Magic Reflect in as well. You know what I want to try and do here? Question is, am I going to be able to pull it off? Oh, Tower Griffin's the only thing. Just got a bit more complicated. 2 mana creature I'm thinking of. Yes, Skeletal Warrior, Weeding Warrior, and Dr. Blight for good measure. Don't know that this will work. Don't know what's going to happen here. I'm very glad they don't have blast damage. Do they have armor? Yeah, they've got armor, but then they've also brought their little rust as well. Don't think it's going to go great from here on in. The blast opportunity seems to be working okay though. Now everything's going to be going for Grenadier. Grenadier's pretty useless there anyway. And Dr. Blight's going to get locked out of doing any damage right about now. Unless he poisons. The affliction's a bonus. But no, there goes my win streak. It is at an end. Can I get up to Diamond League? I sure hope so. I really, really do hope so. Alright. Spreading Fury. Odd ones out. Only Green Splendor. Well, let's make sure that Fury can spread, for me at least. I think Almo is going to be a good choice. Going with the return fire. It's probably not going to go well. Mana cost. Feel like slip spawn is a good idea, but I feel like it's also risky. Gonna throw Llama, Hydra into the party. That's a full team. Let's see how this team will go. Okay, they've got a Mylor. That's not great. And they've got a slip spawn in the middle of their team. That's also not great. Luckily, they don't have amplification. Am I going to retaliate? Yes, I am. Sadly, no trample. I think I might win. Just on account of the fact that I've got a last stand waiting in the wings here. And it looks like my last stand is going to hit Hydra, maybe. I hope so. That's my wish. Don't think I will get to the last stand given how their team's going currently. Sandworm did a fantastic job. They did such an incredible job here. Alright, that's a win. Still distant. 65 rating points. Feels such a long way to go for the quest. We'll get there. We will get there. But it will just take so much time. Lots and lots of time. Waiting for the next one to come in. This is my struggle, and this is why I didn't want to push too hard into Diamond League yesterday. I had an awful start to the season, and that awful start seems to be continuing. We've got Weak Magic up in here, and Healed Out. I feel like Fire plus Piercing would be ideal. Death Splinter may also be really useful. Dragon Splinter, so useful. All of them are going to be useful. Piercing. Let's look and see what piercing options we've got. It's going to be really hard to hit if they play Byzantine Kitty, so let's go with Robo Dragon Knight has Return Fire and Void, but no shield. Void will be useful against... No, let's just go with this. What other piercing options do we have? We've got Scatter Shot. Not as many piercing options as I'd like. I'm gonna go with Chaos Dragon. Just spread the love. Get it out there. Carnage Titan. Paladin may be useful. I feel like Yoden's gonna win. Unless I just bring tons and tons of damage. I'll bring a stun as well. Throw in the Scorch Fiend. I've got no idea how this is gonna go. Probably gonna lose, but I'll see. Yeah. Why did I know Jotun was going to come along? The return fire is going to be working double duty here. Thankfully, I got a poison in there. Thankfully, Grund is stunned, and stunned once more, and now dead. Well, this is good. My Chaos Dragon's doing an excellent job. Okay, first casualty. I think my team may start falling down like a pack of cards now. Oh no. Hey, Dishonesty, welcome. Okay, I've got to survive. Okay, good, I missed. Well, I missed, they missed, which means this is a win. Fantastic. Still so far away from that Diamond League. I'm gonna wait. Not gonna claim until I get there. I will certainly get there. Thank you, Cram Under. I appreciate the positivity. As you can probably hear, I am a bastion of creativity and desperation at the same time. Hey, Lord and Keck, good to see you, man. Welcome. Alright, explosive weaponry, 42 mana. I think I might go with Biz Kitty again. I should really make a skin for Byzantine Kitty, which should be just Biz Kitty, and it's just Byzantine Kitty dressed up like a business cat, making business dealings on a yacht, perhaps. I don't know. Just seems like a good idea to me. In any case, we have explosive weaponry. We tend to make the most of it. Why did I click Death Splinter? I think I know why. Because we can direct all the enemy fire into Dark Horn. And oh god, is that going to be a lot of enemy fire? Then we can perhaps go quick with an opportunity. Wow, that's all my mana. Very well, I guess this is my team now. I wish he had Magic Reflect. I miss Diamond League. I'll get back there, but I miss it so much. I'm very glad this guy doesn't have Retaliate right now. The double opportunity strike from this is going to be nice. But now I have lost a precious soldier. Demon Shark continues to stubbornly live. Lucky it doesn't have double strike. But it has trample, which is double strike. And now it's chicken versus the world. And as we expect, chicken goes into the oven of death and becomes tasty chicken wings. Alright. Again. Now it is armored up, but we're also keeping our distance, as we should, from things that have lots of armor. I'm going to go with Selenia. Who has piercing? No. Let's just YOLO Yoden it. Ifrit Elder. And when I'm YOLO Yodening it, I mean I'm just going to go with exclusively magic damage. Oh, it's very unwise to do that at this point. Maybe. But I still want to do it. Actually, blue Splinter's going to be the best bet here. Because we can throw that out in the front. So these two will basically keep each other alive as long as they possibly can. 3 mana. Throw in Genoshanus. Hope that my opponent doesn't bring anything horrifically bad. We'll find out. I'm grateful for my Grenadier, but that's pretty much all I'm grateful for given this team. I'm not winning that. Oh, this is a frustrating day. 99 points away. Don't think I'm going to get that done in the next 28 minutes or so. But maybe I will. Equal opportunity and heavy hitters. Stuns, Yoden, speed, spark pixies. That thing? Sure. And where is the guy that works really well with spark pixies? I don't know where they've gone. Ooh, that could be fun. There's another stun. Let's see what other stuns we can bring up. And because it's opportunity, well, anyone actually will be great here. Yes, you can come along. I really hope they don't play Dragon Splinter. I'm going to get absolutely wrecked if they play Dragon Splinter. Let's go with Goblin Neck. This is gonna be ridiculous. Everything in my team has a stun except for Magnor at this point. And then I'm going to throw in Inspire and Snipe so that my fire is going to be... never mind. I was going to say spread across the enemy ranks, but no, it's going to go one place. And that place is going to go is into Kraken. And, well, everything else is going to perish. Good thing we got that stun in on Kraken, though. Worked really nicely. Now the question is, can we continue delivering stuns to everything? Because if I can, that's going to be like the heist. The best heist you've ever seen in this game. Oh, this might just work. And now their healer is down. Okay. Oh, I need a stun. There it is. And there's the kill. Oh, that was close. That was super close. Looked at that and just thought it was going to be absolutely horrific. It's very rare you beat a Valnamore. It's super duper rare that you do things like that. Okay, this one, I'm a simple man. It's Llama Hydra, and I'm just basically prepared to walk away. Llama Hydra, nothing else. 14 mana, it's the best combo. I'm very happy to destroy the animal. I think that alone is worth all the time that I've spent on the stream today. Hey Yappa, welcome to the stream. It's about 7 p.m. here where I am. It's not super late night for me. Whereabouts are you based? Well, these are some good retaliates. Some good heals. Need that cleanse. Llama is not as effective in this rule set in Gold League because they don't have trample yet. 2:30 a.m. It is late night for you. I'm over here in Australia, so other side of the world. Complete other side of the world. Is there a reason you're up at nearly 3 a.m. in the morning? Work or terrible sleep pattern, or what's the story? There's always a story, I find, when people are up super late. Sometimes it's a good story. Other times it's more of a sad story, like mine is today. Of I'm still playing because I fell from Champ 1 to Gold League for the start of this season, and that's how bad my start was. And now I'm trying to claw my way back up into Diamond, where I'll probably sit forever. Although that is a little bit of hyperbole, whatever that word is. I can't speak properly today. It's too much chocolate and sugar and enormous bits of food from the whole Easter stuff. Alright, what have we got? We got heavy hitters and noxious fumes. So I think it's going to be another Llama Mage. I'm going to do the El Cheapo, El Defeato of Cube, but I have to be very careful of, excuse me, stuns here. I got the cleanse though, so it shouldn't really matter all that much. The key is just making sure that Cube survives to the end. Let's see if they can. Well, they didn't bring a cube, but snipe. Piercing, blast is dangerous. I think they've got too much damage for cube to be successful here. It's really unfortunate that stun didn't hit. I don't believe it's possible for me to win this one. But that poison is stacking up pretty quickly there. And they're not going to have a cleanse. Yeah, I'm fine. Never mind. I was getting fearful about what was going to happen to my team. I'll be fine. It'll just be a long game of exhaustion here. Like, this is an unbeatable sort of team composition, but it's also the cheesiest team composition in the world, Llama Cube. You should never feel proud of playing this. Observe the Llama Cube horrificness. Yeah, as you level up through the leagues, all your monsters get more and more abilities. Some of these are from the summoners, so Llama Mage is giving Cube the last stand, and they're cleansing them every round. Ditto with my opponent, the Jotun's giving him Blast and all that sort of thing, but the thing about Splinterlands is every single league, it's like a completely different game. So Bronze League is Bronze League. Gold League and Silver League, they become slightly more complicated as monsters get more abilities. And then Diamond League is where all the abilities become unlocked, and that's where it gets really crazy, and the tactics and strategy just have so many more layers, because as you add more abilities to all these creature cards, you add so much more complexity in terms of how the battle unfolds on the battlefield. And it's, you used to be able to look at a battle and go, this team will win. Now it's a lot more difficult to do that. But I've been playing for, I think it'll be 5 years in October this year that I would have been playing Splinterlands for. It's been a very long time I've been in the game for. But, you know, the Chaos Legion stuff, it's still super new to even people like myself. I've not been here forever. I've not played every single Chaos Legion card. At least I'm pretty sure I haven't played every single Chaos Legion card. We've got Armored Up and Broken Arrows. There's a couple of options here in terms of splinters. There's no arrows. Void Armor. Reflect. I think this one might be a job for Ouster. There's plenty of Void Armor available. And I'm going to go for it. Oh. He's already got Magic Reflect. Is there anyone that's got Void that doesn't have Magic Reflect? Yes. And you've got Armor. And it's Broken Arrows, so you're going to be superb. Well, hopefully he's going to be superb. We'll add some healing in. Now, Blue Splinter is a threat. Can we throw in an Amplify? Yes, we can. I want to focus on that Magic Reflect. Hoping, of course, that my opponent just doesn't go all out with magical damage. Still got quite a bit of mana at my disposal for this one. It's Broken Arrows. You're not going to be very useful. Magi Necrosi. Snipe. Secondary heal. So we've got 2 heals that'll be hitting that Bone Golem. Lacking a cleanse, but that's the story of this Splinter. Maybe could have brought a Dr. Blight along. Glad they didn't. I should be able to overwhelm them with my healing here. Hopefully I can. It'll be tough though. Actually, I won't be able to overwhelm them with any healing because they're playing Mimosa. And that means no healing at all. Oh, lovely. Well, at least we can slowly whittle them down. There it is. And the fact that Magi Necrosi has their camouflage on, meaning the sneak creatures are avoiding them, is pretty brilliant here. I rarely play Ouster, but I really do enjoy him as a summoner. Oh, that put me up into Diamond League. That is fantastic. So now I can finally claim these rewards, which means I'll get a couple more chests than if I had just claimed them in Gold League. And what that also means is my next game, I get to go and play with my full cards. So let's see what we get here. Heatsmith, a Alchemy Lotion, a Legendary Lotion, another Legendary Lotion, and another Alchemy Lotion. Look at these rewards. 1 real card. 4 potions, 20 DEC, a Wavesmith, an Alchemy Potion, pack, that turned the tides, and 134 DEC. So that is also good. Pack is the best out of all of that. But it took me about an hour and 45 minutes to get there, which is pretty crazy. I would open the pack, but I don't need to. I've already got all my Chaos Legion cards at max level. And here comes Loose Magoose. We got 15 minutes left on the Splinterlands TV channel before it turns off. So, welcome raiders. Thank you, Loose Magoose, for the raid. Quack, quack, quack. Are those ducks in there? No, they're gooses. I should have known that they were gooses. Yeah, that is my approach, Mist Fang, is wait for the airdrop, see how many airdropped cards I get, then either purchase the cards that I need that I'm missing from the airdrop, or alternately open packs until I get what I need. Hey, Nighthawk, welcome to the Splinterlands TV channel. Good to have you here. Silent Wild. We got little those dancing goose emojis. Loose Magoose, so good. All I've got from my channel is a little old beard. That's it. That's all that there is on my channel. Just the beard. It's the only one worth using. We have Unknown 25 as my opponent here. Super Sneak, Close Range. It's Diamond League at last. So I get to use my good cards, my max cards, for at least one battle, right? Before I lose and then go back to Gold League again. I think I might go with Jotun for the close range, because then I can throw Cornelius in with a very useful return fire. Magnor can protect and also project where the attacks are going to go. But I'm probably going to be up against Life Splinter here, so I'm going to invest heavily in some magical fun times, assuming Shield Bearer is going to have some words to say about the outcome of this battle. And I'm debating between Caladum and Naga Fire Wizard. I'm probably going to go Naga Fire Wizard. Shield, no, yeah, depends on what they're going to play. Yeah, let's go Naga Fire Wizard. It's more damage. Ooh, this could be a good choice. Except for Dark Horn and Muriat at the back. So the double magic reflect combined with that void is going to carve me up into tiny little pieces. It's almost like they were expecting Blue Splinter. And, well, they've clearly studied what I do when I play Jotun, which is spam magic. As a result, the outcome here is going to potentially not be the most favorable. Welcome back, Bakuani. I don't know, maybe I can turn it around. This Super Sneak is super annoying. That's why I brought Naga Fire Wizard along, in the hopes that she could do something useful. I think this one's going to go down as a loss for me. Well, maybe it won't, because I believe it's Naga Fire Wizard's turn to attack. Oh, this is gonna be very... Oh, damn it. The knockout. No, not the knockout, the giant killer. It destroyed me. And as I predicted, I'm back in Gold League. Got up to Diamond League for one battle. And here we go. I gotta do it again. Hey, Russian Fairfellow. Hope you're having a good time here on the stream. Got about 10 minutes left here before we all gotta wipe the tears from our eyes and say goodbye. As the channel switches itself off for the break between me and the next streamer. So here comes the climb again back up to Diamond League once more. So you guys will see that check the schedule there. We've got a break of around 2 hours once my stream ends before Captain Wuchu will be present to entertain you all for a couple of hours as well later this evening. So what have we got here? Silent Summoners is all that there is to throw at me. How do I win in Silent Summoners in Gold League? How has my opponent been winning? They've been playing a fair bit of Obsidian. Kelia. They seem to enjoy magic. I think I'm going to need Magic Reflect. Doesn't really matter what summoner I play here, because they're all silenced. They're all useless. So let's just go for the biggest flex with Selenia Sky. I think I'm going to use Cursed Windaku. I don't know why, but I think they have a good opportunity to do useful things. I'm also going to throw Diamond Dragon in just so I have a cleanse. It's probably not the wisest thing in such a low mana match, but I want to try and stick around for as long as possible. I'm also gonna... can I... no, I can't stack the double... what's it called? Double opportunity on the expensive side, but I can stack it from that direction. And I think we'll go with a Thorosa, just to see if we can't get some extra healing in on our backline creatures. Let's see if this is enough to take me back to Diamond League. At a glance, it's annoying that they have Wave Brood at the back. It spoils all my fun with these dual opportunities. The Triage is also super annoying. And Cursed Windaku doesn't seem to be doing too well there at generally surviving. But it should get nicer for him as more and more of the enemy team gets deleted. If we can get a Affliction going on Bakjira, that would be splendid. We keep getting a cleanse happening. There's the Affliction. That's what we wanted. Now they can't heal anymore. And we've knocked out their cleanse. Meanwhile, that opposing Dr. Blight is rather effective. And unfortunately, Dragon Jump is going to be kept occupied by Angelic Mandarin for a few turns. Please stun. Beautiful. That is what I needed. I needed that stun to come through. It did. And that should put me back into Diamond League. Tiny bit higher than last time, and I think I've got time for one more match here before I disappear. And it'll be a Diamond League match. The best sort of match. The match where I feel at home, safe, warm, wanted, loved, and defeated constantly. All at once. Oh, and then this rule set comes along to kick me in the face. Back to basics. Earthquake. We have Life Splinter and Blue Splinter. So my choice of summoner here is fundamentally Borders or Lorna. I'm going to go Lorna because they can buy me an extra turn. And I don't have Bright Bloom. So can't use Bright Bloom here. And then I'm like, what do I use? Everything will eventually die here. I'm tempted to go Krallis, but at the same time I'm tempted to go lots of small health, big health, but small mana creatures. So things like a Crystal Werewolf or a Conjurer are going to be useful. Peacebringer has a surprising amount of health for the amount of mana that they cost. And then it's also a battle of what has the most magic. Hey, Astaf Kijira, welcome. I almost just said Kira, but no, it's tradition. I've got to pronounce the whole thing for you. Time Mage looks pretty juicy. So does that. And then 1 mana. What has the most health for 1 mana? Time Mage can go there. Da 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 da. I guess it's going to be Chaos Agent. I've got 2 useless monsters here, so my next step is, can I change one of them for something that's going to do damage? Let's go with that. And put Chaos Agent in there as a little stopgap. So I think I'm winning the who has more health game here. Don't know that I'm winning the who has more damage game here, because both of course play a role. No, I am good. Sure, I'll take 2 damage this turn on all of my creatures, but so will they, and importantly, I am faster. So, wash my hands and call me done, because that is a superb outcome to that battle. I'm going to go with one more with 3 minutes left in the stream here, and we'll see how we go for another battle. See if we go crumbling back into a defeated heap in Gold League, or whether I can hold a position in Diamond League. Hoping I can hold a position in Diamond League. I also really want to check my win-loss ratio for the season at this point, but I can't do that while I'm in queue for a match. Okay, Rise of the Commons, 20 mana, a life and dragon. I think I'm going to Selenia, life. It's risky using Shield Bearer in such a small mana match, but I'm known for being risky and for also enjoying a good old Shield Bearer in my team. Fortunately, I can't bring the legendary card that I'd like to bring. Is double cleanse excessive? Probably. So let's go with a slow. Lone Boatman. There's a chicken to protect the Lone Boatman, but realistically here, if Shield Bearer dies, my whole team comes crashing down. And that is a lot of damage to be propelled straight into Shield Bearer. Luckily, they don't have a Shatter, but I think that's going to be a nice little win because I do have a Shatter, I do have a Heal, and I do have a Repair, and they have none of these things. All of their creatures are just waiting in the wings, particularly the Silver Shield Knight. Well, that came very close to death there. Okay. I think I'm good. There's a risk that the trample at the back here could get me, but not anymore. Did not lose a single creature. Excellent, excellent, excellent. 52 ranking points. That puts me in a great position for tomorrow's stream, which will be in about 20-ish, 22-ish hours from now. And I'm going to have to start saying goodbye to you all at this point because the stream will be cutting out very shortly. Thank you for your company. Enjoy your existence, as I always like to say. And be sure to keep coming back to Splinterlands TV, excuse me, to hear me clear my throat and tell you about all the great streamers that we'll have on. There'll be a bit of a break between me and the next one, so go forth, enjoy, have a rest, and have a good one. Thank you for your time.